and hit targets 90 kilometers away. The army showed it could cross deep rivers under fire using special bridge-laying tanks that can set up a 20-meter bridge in less than 4 minutes while enemy guns are firing at them. Special forces were dropped at night from heights of 25,000 feet, deep behind enemy lines, showing that Indian forces can strike anywhere, not just at the border. But the real story is not about tanks and guns alone, but about how technology has changed warfare itself. The exercise used drones by the dozens, from surveillance platforms to swarms of 50 kamikaze drones that can attack targets on their own, alongside systems that can jam enemy drones and shoot them down. The time between spotting an enemy target and firing at it was reduced to just 5 minutes using computers and artificial intelligence that help commanders make faster decisions. Electronic warfare units jammed enemy communications across multiple frequencies while keeping Indian networks secure, and cyber teams practiced attacking enemy command centers digitally. Modern war is no longer just about who has more soldiers or bigger guns, but about who controls the invisible world of communications, satellites, and computer networks. The army demonstrated it could move, strike hard, and hold ground inside enemy territory within 72 to 96 hours, showing a strategy built on speed and shock rather than slow, grinding advances. This matters because in today's world, with television cameras and international pressure, military victories must come quickly before diplomacy forces everyone to stop. It reflects lessons from recent conflicts, where hesitation costs more than decisive action, and where the side that acts fastest often wins, regardless of overall strength. Equally important is that most of the equipment used was made in India, from Dhanush howitzers to indigenous bridges to homegrown kamikaze drones. This means India can fight a sustained war without depending on foreign suppliers who might refuse to send spare parts or ammunition during a crisis. The presence of some imported systems like Apache helicopters alongside Indian equipment shows a practical approach that uses the best available technology while building our own industrial base. When Western Command leadership validated that Kharga Corp can launch high-speed armored attacks across rivers, forests and cities in all kinds of combat conditions, it was more than just approval, but confirmation that plans on paper have become battlefield reality. The exercise sends an unmistakable message that anyone planning aggression along our western border should understand the consequences have changed fundamentally. Any future attack will not be met with patient restraint, but with immediate, crushing force designed to inflict unacceptable damage before the aggressor can even fully mobilize.
From jihad lessons to jihad call in Parliament. Open calls for jihad by two top Muslim leaders. No repercussion for seeking religious war, debating tonight at 9 p.m.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
From your smartphones to your smart televisions, trending stories are breaking the internet. NASA has discovered what is probably the most telling proof of life in space. And of course, all eyes are now on the much-awaited Vladimir Putin touchdown in the national capital. Meanwhile, Indigo viewers seems to be in a hot soup with multiple cancellations. We can only wonder what is happening to the most trusted airline in India. And in the world of sports, the India-South Africa match is also making headlines. And last but certainly not least, a particular Congress MP, quote-unquote, barked at media, quite literally. The internet, of course, is having an absolute field day. We have this and a lot more for you. I am Oyana and this is Trending. A startling revelation has sent a buzz through the scientific world, viewers. Sugars essential for life have been found in pristine asteroid Bennu samples collected by NASA's OSIRIS-REx spacecraft. Even more surprising was that these samples also had a mysterious gum-like organic material and ancient stardust that predates our solar system. While this doesn't prove life once existed on Bennu, the find suggests that key building blocks for life may have been floating around the early solar system. Stick around, because the cosmic story may be far richer than one can imagine. The DNA carries our genes, but RNA is just as vital for life. Scientists have now found that the sugar ribose from RNA in asteroid Bennu. But what makes Bennu special is the absence of deoxyribose, the sugar found in DNA. Scientists spoke that this supports the RNA world hypothesis, suggesting early life may have relied on RNA to store information and drive reactions. So essentially, these space rocks are giving us clues about how life might have gotten its start. And meanwhile, viewers, many science geeks have reacted on this discovery and stated many facts related to it. One of the university involved in this discovery gave a positive response on it, whereas another scientist, Scott Sanford at NASA's Ames Research Center, is essentially peering back to the very dawn of the solar system. Meanwhile, one of the astrophysicists from the NASA's Ames Research Center talked about how remarkable this discovery was. All right, viewers, India witnesses an important development as the nation officially commences its hosting duties as Russian President Vladimir Putin officially lands in India tomorrow. This is ahead of the diplomatic visit that is impending, that is the 4th of December onwards. Hi viewers, Indigo faced a major operational crunch with around 130 flights cancelled across key airports and terminals, struggling with heavy backlogs. Delhi reported 38 cancellations by early afternoon, while Mumbai airport saw 32, Bengaluru just about 40 and 20 from Hyderabad, affecting both arrivals and departures. The widespread disruptions led to significant passenger inconvenience as airports dealt with mounting delays and crowded terminals. Viewers, the much talked about India versus South Africa series has its second ODI match played today, held at Shahid Veer Narayan Singh International Cricket Stadium in Raipur. And the moments from the match, priceless and absolutely a rage online. Let's take you through the plethora of viral moments leading up to this match and during the match. As for coincidences or lucky mishaps, today's match was off to an eventful start. Let's just say, viewers, that India might just be breaking records on another front too, at losing coin tosses. India's loss at the toss today recorded its 20th consecutive coin toss loss, the staggering run of which began in November of 2023 when India lost the toss in the ICC World Cup final. Since then, every international format, be it tests, ODIs or T20s, has seen the men in blue on the wrong side of the coin. Rohit Sharma led the team to a blistering start, thrilling fans, but the joy was short-lived as it hurtled to an abrupt end as the former India captain was dismissed for 14 of 8 balls, moments after smashing a hat-trick of fours against Namdre Berger in Raipur. The dismissal raised instant drama, where Berger bowled one angling away at 138.5 kilometers per hour. Rohit defended tentatively, and Quinton de Kock leapt forward, claiming the catch. The on-field umpire remained unmoved, but South Africa opted for DRS, and the replay stunned Rohit. Ultra Edge showed a clear spike as the ball passed the bat, confirming the faint outside edge. Rohit, visibly surprised, walked back reluctantly after a promising burst that had put India in early control. Just minutes earlier, Rohit had lit up the stadium with 3 consecutive boundaries, including an edge drive through the cordon, a stylish flick through mid-wicket, and another edge through the slips, showcasing both flair and fortune. Fans were left lamenting if only this momentum had lasted through the innings. The early dismissal of the hosts' openers with just 62 on the scoreboard left Virat Kohli and Ruturaj Gaikwad on the spot. And boy, did they live up the moment and all the heat and pressure that came along with it. With Kohli hitting a sparkling consecutive century and Gaikwad smashing 105 of 83 balls with 12 fours and 2 sixes, the match was no less of a nail-biting experience for the Indian audience, leaving South Africa to chase 277 on a dewy pitch as India chased a series win. Our viewers, on the 3rd of December, Congress Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament Renuka Chowdhury made headlines for her unconventional response to journalists who were situated right outside the Parliament in the national capital. When pressed about a potential privilege motion against her, stemming from an earlier incident where she brought a stray puppy to the Parliament premises, she imitated a dog's bark, quite literally. And on your screens are the visuals from the previous day when this entire controversy erupted. The Congress MP seen bringing in a stray puppy into the Parliament premises, after which, when she was confronted by journalists, quite literally, she barks at the media, and this is her response. Take a look.
आपके खिलाफ संसद में प्रिविलेज मोशन लाने की तैयारी कर रही है बीजेपी, क्या कहेंगे आप? और क्या बोल मैम, आपके खिलाफ संसद में प्रिविलेज मोशन लाने की तैयारी कर रही है बीजेपी, क्या कहेंगे आप? और क्या बोल मैम, आपके खिलाफ संसद में प्रिविलेज मोशन लाने की तैयारी कर रही है बीजेपी, क्या कहेंगे आप? और क्या बोल
Hi viewers, this bite has unsurprisingly gone massively viral. On your screens are the responses that are now coming in, and while the comments are many, the sentiment across the internet remains the same. Renuka has lost her mind. Our viewers, Kotak Mahindra Bank founder Uday Kotak on the 3rd of December said that Indian business should be ready to face the impact of Indian rupee hitting a record low of rupees 90 against US dollar and shake out of the comfort zone. That's not all. The veteran banker in fact goes on to blame foreign institutions selling Indian equities and said for now they seem smarter as local investors continue their buying spree. The rupee versus dollar row, viewers, has shaken up all of the nation, and yet another notable reaction to note is from our very own Union Minister Piyush Goyal. His take on the rupee depreciation against the dollar, emphasizing on the nation working towards a deeper integration with global trading partners.
The Indian economy continues to power on. Growth we have just seen is at 8.2% even in the second quarter, beating all estimates. We have seen the lowest ever inflation in the last few months. Foreign exchange reserves continue to be strong. Capital inflows and investments in infrastructure, consumer spending, all the levers of the economy have demonstrated a great deal of positivity. Merchandise exports are also on a strong wicket. If I remember correctly, some of you had reported about the October merchandise exports having gone down. Incidentally, November has gone up by a greater amount than what had gone down in October.
Okay viewers, let's revisit what he said. Kotak Mahindra Bank founder Uday Kotak said that Indian businesses should be ready to face what he calls the impact of Indian rupee hitting a record low of rupees 90 against the US dollar and shake out of the comfort zone. That's not all. He also went on to say, in fact, to blame foreign institutions selling Indian equities. Hot off the plates and straight to your screens, here are the hot trends of the day. Sparking fresh speculation, Miley Cyrus has everyone talking after she was spotted sporting a sparkling diamond ring at the Avatar Fire and Ash premiere, and all eyes instantly shifted to a long-term partner, musician Max Morando. The two have been linked since late 2021 after meeting on a blind date, and since then they've kept things private yet quite steady. Quiet romance, low-key appearances, and even a few music collabs were along the way. And there's excitement outside Gurgaon's Magnolia Bakery has been soaring with hour-long queues every single day. In the middle of this craze, a local man named Deepak Sehrawat pulled off a clever free dessert hack. He bought extra treats, picked up his order, then sold the extras at double the price to someone still waiting. The profit covered his own bill, making his desserts effectively free. His new business opportunity Unlocked video has gained attention over the internet and has now crossed 8 lakh views. Passengers on a packed Southwest Airlines flight got an unexpected holiday season surprise when a grey cat wriggled free from its carrier mid-air and started wandering down the aisles. And yes, someone caught it all on video. As chaos turned cute, a flight attendant gently scooped up the calm cat and paraded it down the cabin while the crew tried to locate its owner. Eventually, the rightful owner claimed the pet and the cat was safely returned to its carrier. India just pulled off a major defense milestone where DRDO successfully tested a fighter jet escape system using a high-speed rocket sled going 800 kilometers per hour. The trial validated critical safety steps. The canopy was severed, ejection sequenced perfectly, and even a dummy pilot was recovered successfully. Officials say this puts India in an elite club of nations, but can carry out advanced in-house escape system tests. Waves of happiness ran through as now Shubman Gill has been declared fit and is back in contention for the T20 International Series against South Africa after recovering from his neck injury. A source from BCCI confirmed he is likely to return as vice-captain. Meanwhile, the source also denied reports that board officials are planning to hold a meeting with senior players. Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, and head coach Gautam Gambhir on the increasing chatter around dressing room tensions. After facing online backlash, music composer and filmmaker Palash Muchhal has now taken a spiritual approach. Palash Muchhal recently visited Premanand Maharaj at Sri Radha Keli Kunj, his ashram in Vrindavan. A picture of Palash Muchhal wearing a mask is doing rounds on social media. Earlier this week, he was photographed at the airport making his first public appearance after the wedding was postponed due to multiple medical emergencies. Now, a day after actor Samantha Ruth Prabhu and Raj Nidimoru quietly tied the knot at the ultra-serene Isha Yoga Center, Raj's sister Sheetal Nidimoru dropped a wholesome family snap, basically the official entry pass, welcoming Samantha into the clan. With curiosity about the couple hitting peak internet levels, Sheetal shut down the noise with a heartfelt, drama-free declaration which goes, "The family is all in, fully, joyfully and without hesitation." Amir Khan Productions made the quirkiest film announcement with Happy Patel, Khatarnak Jasoos, which will be marking Veer Das's directorial debut. The film also features Veer Das and Mona Singh, but what caught the internet's attention was Imran Khan's much-awaited comeback after a decade with a surprising glimpse in the announcement video. His last release was Katti Batti with Kangana Ranaut in 2015, followed by his directorial debut with the short film Mission Mars, Keep Walking India in 2018. Fans can't keep their calm as star Ranveer Singh is about to make his return to the big screen after 2 whole years. But there is one more reason that makes this film special. Dhurandhar now stands as the longest Bollywood release in the past 17 years. With a runtime of 214 minutes, that is 3 hours and 34 minutes, Aditya Dhar's action drama surpasses all major Hindi films since Ashutosh Gowarkar's Jodha Akbar, that was 3 hours and 33 minutes, released in 2008. And there's good news for all the Potterheads watching our show this evening. New pictures of Daniel Radcliffe and Tom Felton, who played Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy respectively in the celebrated franchise, shows the pair reuniting in New York City recently. What makes this reunion all the more special is that it was captured after more than a decade. The picture that has now gone viral shows the two co-stars hugging and exchanging greetings. They were last seen together in 2011 at the premiere of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 in New York. And viewers, ahead of Navy Day 2025, the celebrations and tributes of which are impending on the 4th of December, that is tomorrow, the Indian Navy took to social media platform X to celebrate the courage, the commitment and the professional excellence of their forces. A force that protects us at sea and catalyzes India's maritime rise. And this, viewers, is how we close this show tonight with a tease into what lies ahead for the Indian Navy. Thanks for watching.
The Indian Navy's journey begins where the land meets the endless blue, where silence has weight and courage has depth. Born of storm, shaped by pressure, forged by the sea. This is a force that stays ready, always. It sharpens its edge every moment, every wave tested, every horizon watched, every second ready. In the unseen depths, on the edge of the storm, they stand guard. The Navy's true power lies in its people. Men and women who carry the ocean in their resolve. And when the moment demands, their discipline becomes action. Their courage becomes command. This is the Indian Navy. Combat ready, cohesive, Atmanirbhar, safeguarding seas for a Viksit Samriddh Bharat. Indian Navy, forged by the sea.
Co-powered by Century Ply Club Prime. रहो बेफिक्र।
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध। MDH गरम मसाला,
क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।
पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा।